Okay, okay, so no, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I just,
All right,
had to
so
finish.
here's the question again. All right, so I'm thinking about,
Hmm.
the 200 people on this call right now, right? I'm thinking one of us is going to
Hmm.
make it 4 years in business, right? So what do we need
Yeah.
to be focused on as entrepreneurs to make it the fourth year and the five
Hmm.
years? And then where does mentorship and masterminds and all that kind of supporting ancillary stuff come in?
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Okay. I think the easiest way that I can do this in a way that, folks will be able to remember, because I'm all about, I went to a lot of these seminars that you go to, and I think, Paul, you can attest to this as well. It's like they give you a lot of information, and it's really hard to condense it down into something that you can use and you can use tomorrow. So if there's anything that I can give, because I know we don't have forever with this, I will say the easiest way to focus is to understand what it means to focus, especially as an entrepreneur itself. And so we put together an acronym of the framework that we use both internally in our company as well as with our clients. We've used them with members of Congress, USAID, so it's been
Okay.
used all over the place. But it's focus. It's the first part is F. It's you find your passion. So it's that same thing that we were talking about. What is your why? What is your reason why you're getting up every morning, every day to do the things that you want to do? So me, for example, my internal reason why when I first started as an entrepreneur, my internal motivation for starting my first business actually was my identity was stolen. And I was put in a situation where I had to come up with, I think at the time it was like $15,000, which to a 19-year-old kid might
Yeah.
as well have been a million. Like it didn't matter, because I didn't have it in the first place. So it was one of those situations where, I just kind of had to do it. And ultimately, that's what I was doing. I was able to get myself out of that situation. But you really got to find your passion. You got to find your reason why, which is a lot of what that talk was about, that Georgetown talk. We really do a good job of helping people find the why. After that, you have to go with, you have to organize your
Okay.
team. So if Paul, like if you have a team, and you know what it is that you want to do on your side, you know the ways that you have to go. You also have to have a way in which you can give your teammates the new directive because no one else had the revelation but you. So you have to put it in such a way where they know, okay, this is the new way that we're going to go. Here's how we can change it for the solo entrepreneurs who are here, who may say that, I don't have a team. I would say that you do have a team. What we use for team as an acronym is what are you spending your time, your energy, your actions, and your money on? Because that's your team. If it's
Okay.
just
And
you,
I'm sorry,
then you can use
Marcus,
on any
can you
given day your
repeat that
time.
again? Team is what was that
Yeah,
acronym again?
sure. Team. Time, energy, actions, and money. On any given day, where are you spending those four areas of your life because that's your team? So the best example that I can give is I know I talk to especially under 30 CEOs who may still have a full-time job, but they want to pursue entrepreneurship. And so I'll ask them, kind of what are the things that you're doing in terms of, making yourself a better entrepreneur. They go, oh, well, I really kind of hate my job, so I'm not really a full-time entrepreneur. And I'm asking, well, do you think the reason why you're not a full-time entrepreneur is because you spend more time hating your job? It's one of those things where, if you really want to get it, you really got to go out and get after it. So you got to focus your team. Once you know that, you have to commit to a plan. Because it's so hard to do this without a proven roadmap. And there are so many business models that are out here, especially with some of the younger CEOs that I see. They want to be disruptive. They want to build a new model. They want to build something new. But we know business is about marketing and innovation. It's really not about coming up with a new business model unless it's something that's so unique that it's cool. But otherwise, just kind of do what everyone else is doing. Don't reinvent the wheel. Just kind of grease it to make it
I,
yours. So
I
kind of
like
have a
that. Just
plan
grease it.
in order to
Just
help you
grease
get
it. I
there.
like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just grease the wheel a little bit, and that'll help you. So, and then once you do that, so once you have a plan in place, the most important thing, at least for me, and I guess it's the reason why we're talking here, is you have to utilize mentors. Like it's so hard to do this by yourself, and there's no reason why you need to. There are so many people who have crossed the finish line who would love to help you for whatever reason. I mean, everybody's got a selfish reason, but it could be that they genuinely want to help someone else get to the place where they are, or they may see an opportunity in which, they say, I'm willing to help you, as long as you can give me a piece of the business. So you give up 2% or 5% of the business, but the relationship that you get are able to take you to another level that you never would have been able to get
Okay.
to on your own in terms of the knowledge that you'll be able to have access to. So those different things. And then the last thing is you just have to suspend your disbelief. So the last one, S, is suspend your disbelief. As an entrepreneur, you know, no one's going to believe that you're going to achieve the things that you say that you're going to do. Most times
Amen.
you're the only one, you know. And unless you can have that steadfast belief, and I mean, you cannot turn it off because the second that you have doubt, not only will the people who you're trying to work with or your clients or whatnot, they would have doubts. Your team would have doubts. And I'm not saying have such pig-headedness that you can't really see that things need to be adjusted or you need to be able to pivot somewhere. But in terms of if you don't believe you can do it, no one else will believe you can do it. So focus, find your passions, organize your team, commit to a plan, utilize mentors, and then suspend your disbelief. And if you do those things, I think you'll be fine. I think those are some pretty cool things that can kind of get you
You know,
in the right
you said
direction. At any point you're off, you can just go back to the acronym and you'll find something.